Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the EMH, the Elephant Money Herd. My name is Bailey, and we're going to be going over my top three crypto picks for 2023 update. All right, it's progress report time, guys. We're about 6 weeks into 2023, and let's kind of see how my top picks have gone. And then we're going to break down a little bit of my moonshot pick and make some predictions going forward. Hey, all based on data. All right, so let's check it out, guys. So far, how am I doing? Right before the new year launched, I picked my best blue chip asset. It's going to be BNB. All right, and so far we're up about 30% on the year, so not too shabby there. BUSD for the best stable coin, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It is still stable. All right, and Elephant Money was my best moonshot pick. And so far, guys, we're up about 48% on the year, and we are actually just getting started. All right, so I'm super excited, guys. So what we're going to be doing is kind of checking out Elephant Money and why has it gotten off to this great start? And hey, if the trend continues, where are we going to be in about a month's time? All right, just embrace the FOMO, guys. All right, this is great stuff we got going on here. All right, so guys, big shout out to Dallas. He creates these awesomely nerdy Dune dashboards where you can dig into any sort of detail you would like to know about the Elephant Money protocol. And what we're going to be doing, guys, today is we're going to be taking a look at the liquidity pools detailed chart right here. And one of the things we can do is find all of our daily volume. All right, so we're going to be able to see all those buys and sells and all those tokens that are going to be entering and exiting the liquidity pools. All right, so we're going to be pulling that data to make some price predictions. And we're also going to be looking at the futures contract. Okay, so the futures is the huge big contract. The front office of Elephant Money is back in business. All right, and it's pulling down crazy amounts of BUSD. And we're going to see, guys, that we have close to about 1.4 million now BUSD deposits. There was an update to this site, and it's been out for about 18 days. All right, so we're going to be able to use that information and kind of extrapolate that out to see, hey, if this trend continues, what's going to be kicking for us here as far as price goes for the elephant token and the health of the elephant treasury. All right, so Dune dashboards. All right, now guys, basically what I just did was, and there was an update. I had pulled this stuff last night, and at the time of last night, I had about 1.36 million dollars had been deposited in the futures contract over 18 days. And 90% of that value actually goes into the BUSD treasury for our elephant buyback strategy. And basically, what that means is our elephant treasury Bertha is going to be taking those funds and it's going to be dollar cost averaging and purchasing elephant token right from our liquidity pools and locking it up in the protocol's elephant treasury. All right, and those funds are going to be the funds that are going to be backing all the yields and payouts generated by our system. All right, Bertha is the friendly whale that gets richer and richer and will never dump on us, guys. This is a tokenomics masterpiece, and you want to get in before it explodes. All right. All right, so guys, what I did was I just took a look at that value right there. And on average, for the first 18 days of the futures contract, that is the amount of capital that Bertha is going to have to work with each day. So if we multiply by 18 days, all right, she's had over the course of futures so far about $1.22 million to spend on that juicy elephant token. All right. All right, so guys, we're also going to just take a look real quickly at all of our volume, and then I just want to break it down for you a little bit, and then we're going to jump into where we're headed, all right? So if you're thinking about Elephant Token and you've seen the chart and you're like, whoa, like this thing's amazing, can this thing keep going? Guys, this is going to defy gravity, all right? We are headed to the moon, no doubt about it. The tokenomics is all governed by mathematics. All right. So you're never going to see the elephant token in a centralized exchange, because what we're doing is math money. Basically, we are kind of working with the tokenomics and how they interact with the mathematics of decentralized finance liquidity pools. Right. That's right. The constant product formula. All right. So what we're doing is kind of being able to manipulate the mathematics behind what governs these values, and we're going to be leveraging that to create a super appreciating token called the elephant token. All right, it's going to appreciate in value, and then it's going to basically be able to cover all the yields that we're going to be generating from our BUSD and stablecoin assets. All right, it's pretty amazing, guys. So what we're doing, guys, is we're taking a look at just the buys and the sells so far over this first 18 days of the futures contract, and then we're going to use this data to make some predictions going forward. All right. Another thing that's really good, guys, is so when we look at these buys, all right, so this is all in thousands, so about a little over 3 million buys over those 18 days, and 613,000 sells. All right, now Bertha has contributed a big portion of those buys through the elephant buyback strategy, but there's been about 1.8, 1.9 million buys from participants, all right, and traders. Okay, now what you're going to realize, guys, is that, all right, we're going to be looking at buys over sells, because what we're going to try to pay attention to is the number of tokens that are leaving or exiting the liquidity pools, right? That's what drives the price, and it kind of drives us up that constant product formula, and that leads to our rapid price appreciation of the token. All right. So overall, guys, if we subtract these two values here, so it's about 1.266 million, all right, in basically our buys over sells over the course of this time, all right, these 18 days. And Bertha, all right, is actually going to be able to get $101,000 of that to claim for her own in the elephant treasury. All right, one of the beauties of this system, guys, and what you'll do is when you look at the chart, you'll realize that it's just like a slope going up and up and up, and that's because the taxes in the system. All right, so Bertha will always get her share of any transaction, buy or sell. And right now, with the Buy with Bertha program, she's netting at like 8% of all buys and sells on the elephant token. All right, so she's going to be getting some elephant token just from all the volume. All right, so volume is what dictates the price in elephant money. All right, it's not speculation. Okay, we're just using the mathematical formulas to drive the price forward. Okay, and then we're also going to notice, guys, that there's going to be the sells canceling out some of the buys, and to a tune of about 1.22 million dollars. All right, so basically what that means, guys, is that those tokens are coming out and then being put in, coming out and being put into the liquidity pools, so we're not really gaining much momentum or distance down the constant product formula. However, all right, we do gain a little bit because Bertha is taking her taxes. Okay, so she's going to be netting from those canceled out buys over sells about $98,000, all right, worth of taxes over this time period. Okay, so basically, guys, what I'm going to do is just kind of project that out to 30 days. All right, so take that, divide them by 18, and then multiply by 30, all right, to get our 30-day projections if this was to continue into the future, guys. And hey, this is going to definitely continue. And I just want to give a shout out to everyone that's really working hard in the community to kind of share this great system. So we have our noisy elephants, you know, in our Twitter army. We have great folks that are kind of hitting YouTube, hitting all of our influencers, letting people know that this system is primed for takeoff. So shout out to everyone in the herd. You guys are awesome. You're doing an amazing job. All right, so here we go, guys. So if this continues over 30 days, so the same kind of volume, the same type of participation over the next 30 days, Bertha will have just about over $2 million to spend from the elephant treasury. All right, so that's amazing. All right, and then also, guys, she's going to be able to claim a portion of the taxes because we are going to have smart money participants that are going to be seeing this chart and going to be keep buying elephant token. All right, so those tokens are going to be leaving the liquidity pools, and she's going to be able to get some taxes out of those as well to add to her treasury. And then also, guys, just the buying and selling. All right, Bertha always gets her cut. All right, so she's going to be able to get 8% of that as well. All right, so throughout all of this, guys, if this continues for the next 30 days, we're going to see about $4.3 million worth of elephant tokens leaving the liquidity pools. All right, and Bertha's going to be snagging about 55% of that through the buyback strategy, and then the taxes that she's going to be collecting on those other transactions. All right, so we're going to have about $144,000 of basically value leaving those liquidity pools each day. All right, so guys, that is called constant buy pressure. All right, so that is how this system creates this price appreciation. And then even if people sell, all right, it sets you back a tiny bit on that constant product formula, but taxes are levied. And then as the price goes down, Bertha buys more. All right, it's amazing. It's an amazing system. All right, so all right, let's check it out, guys. So I got my little calculator here, and so I'm going to be projecting this out for 30 days. And here is our value based upon the data that we've collected so far, the last 18 days of the futures contract. All right, Bertha's going to be picking up. She's greedy. She's going to be able to get 55% of those tokens. So 55% of that volume is actually going to be going into that treasury for the elephant token buyback strategy. All right. And if we take a look, guys, over the next 30 days, we're going to be able to see that that elephant token is going to be knocking on the door of about 18 cents per million. All right. And right now it's kind of hovering. It's going to get close to about 13 cents per million very, very soon. All right. So you're going to be able to see, guys, that we are already on the year up about 48% in value. And over the next 30 days, if this continues, we're going to be up another like 40% on top of that. Okay. Guys, sky is the limit. All right. So this is going to be amazing, guys. And what's special about this is that Bertha, all right, is going to be going from about $14.2 million in her treasury all the way up, all right, to $22.8 million. Okay, so she's going to be able to gain, all right, about $8.7 million more in the treasury just from the natural progression of over the month. All right. That is sick. That is amazing. All right. And then since futures has launched, guys, we have taken this. It was about an $8 million treasury to $14 million. And now we're going to be going to 22, close to $23 million. And guys, it goes parabolic from there. All right. We are talking huge, huge market cap coin. All right. And you want to get in, now. All right. It's an amazing system, guys. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this. All right. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. All right. This is Bailey from the EMH, guys. I'm out.